What's done?
Hi, everybody.
We're on the island of
Heroes. Yes.
Heroes. And look at this. I get off the plane, Americano waiting for me. What a guy.
Wow.
This is the groom. Introduce yourself.
I have plenty of time to back out.
No. And this is important because, you know, I do my podcast. It's going to be on my podcast.
Oh,
The CAF podcast. So
nice.
This is his last day as a free man. He's getting married tonight. You know, how about that?
He's also an awesome partner.
He's also marrying one of the most beautiful women in all of Greece.
She's beautiful. Yeah,
Yes, she's very much beautiful. Yes, and talented and all that kind of stuff. Definitely marrying up.
True. That's
all right. So we're going to go to the hotel. Apparently, I only have 6 hours, and then we're going to go to a wedding. How about that?
Yeah.
More later.
The wedding is going to be inside here, this castle.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Right there.
Yep. So
wow.
Below the after the
in
walls
the
and stuff like that.
In the dungeon.
Yeah, probably.
Fantastic.
Preview
All right.
of my wedding, of my
Yes.
wedded life.
More later. Apparently, Eva Fushka didn't show up. She stood me up.
Ugh.
What can I do? So this has been going on for like 30 minutes. It's still, Greek weddings are very long. My advice to those lovers who are thinking about getting married, elope. So, here we are. As you probably know, this is going to end my around the world trip, this trip to Greece. I'm going to be here for another 11 days, and then I head back to Korea. I will talk to you about that more on the show on Thursday. But in the meantime, just enjoy the friggin' view. It's Wednesday night in Greece. I'm back in Athens. And I realized that there's no way in the world I'm getting up before the morning to do the podcast live. I'm sorry, guys. After that whole thing in France and our first thing, I'm like, I'm not doing it again. You'll just have to wait till I get back to Korea. I'm leaving here on the 20th of September and heading back to Korea. I land in the morning on the 21st, and I just have time to go into my new apartment before I head to the very first drink and draw that we're going to do there. So I will have footage of that for next week's show, which will be live, and my pal Joey will be back on the air with me. As I said in the previous video, I would explain some of this. As you know, I've been working to get this feature film of mine made. Well, it got financed and funded. The contracts are done. So it looks like that we'll start pre-production sometime in January, the way the director thinks right now, which means I will have to go to the Arctic Circle in January to start working on the film. So I thought it would be more prudent rather than come back to the States, get an apartment, and buy a car, and then just leave for 3 or 4 months to make the movie, to just stay away. So Cleo, Joey's wife, found me an apartment in Seoul, and I'm going to sit there and get used to winter gradually as it gets colder and colder. Since, as you guys know, I have not lived in a cold climate for 30 years. It was either LA or Florida, so going from there, there to the Arctic Circle is a bit daunting. That's why I'm wearing white. Look at me, I got my little snow bunny thing on here. Anyway, so I'm gonna sit in Korea and do what I have to do. I'm gonna go back to drawing. I'm gonna start taking commissions again, and I figure I'll just work and doing that, and as well as pursuing some television and movie things that are potential that I have going on in Korea as well. So I'm just going to do that and hang out with my Korean friends until time comes to make the movie. So anyway, next week we will be live with Joey Kroner from Dyson Comics Cafe. So I apologize for this, but I'm just getting way too old to do this at 4 in the morning. Hey, I love you guys. I hope everything's great. I'll tell you more about the movie next week. Hopefully I can start releasing some information about it or whatever, but in the meantime, hang in there and we will have some footage from Drink and Draw for you when we see you next. All right, take care, guys.
Balik ka lang,